She don't wait for Colossus. She's moving in right now, and then the storms going down all over the place. And yeah, that everybody. My name is Siffer, and I'm here today doing an English show. This is actually a tournament I started. It's called Siffer's King of the Hill tournament, and why I'm doing this in English? Because I'm doing shows for the Swedish community in Swedish. So now I'm doing it in English too. Because we have an English player in the tournament right now. An English girl that's actually going to play against our King of the Hill. Our King of the Hill is Phloam. And he's going to play against... I hope I say this name right. Because I'm not sure how to say it. Was the same with Phloam. Okay, so actually I think it's NocteDeus. I hope that is right. So, but I'm going to do this in English today, and it's a King of the Hill tournament. So it's best of 3 matches, and well, as Phloam is the King of the Hill, he starts as the home player. He chose the first map to play on. And the second map is going to be, the loser is going to choose the second map. So maybe it can be Phloam choosing both maps. So we have to see. NocteDeus is starting this tournament right now. It's their first round. And this is round 3 in this tournament. So I'm not doing English shows usually. Why I'm doing this right now, it's just because NocteDeus is here, and I'm doing this for her and her friends, so she can show this for family, friends, and everything, that she actually was part in Siffer's King of the Hill tournament. That is kind of cool, right? But what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the game, and then I'm going to comment this game in English. So I already done it in Swedish, now I'm doing it in English. It's kind of hard to do like 2 shows. It's not a lot of time you have, but still, it's really nice, and I really enjoyed it. So let's jump into the game and see our first matchup. From Phloam, the Terran player, is going to play against NocteDeus, the Protoss player. Okay. Let's start our first game for those players. Down in the bottom right corner here, we have our Terran player Phloam, our King of the Hill right now. So he's going to play against in the top right NocteDeus, who's the Protoss player, and she's kind of having her first match in this tournament, and we have to see what actually she can perform. We did see some really good play from Phloam. The last game he played against a Protoss player. He had a lot of drops and stuff like that, so we actually have to see what NocteDeus can do here, if she can do something else. It's kind of hard. If you are the King of the Hill, you actually has a little bit hard, because everybody can see your builds, and they can kind of see it in the show, so they can kind of, so you have actually to change a lot and surprise your opponent. Okay, let's start it. We see NocteDeus goes up here and scouts the top left corner, and we see that Phloam is actually going to go right away to the right place, and he's going to see like 1 gateway, 1 pylon, and no gas taken right now. But we have to see if he stays in here to see the first gas go down. NocteDeus is still scouting the wrong place, so she's going to be in kind of late, and he sees the first gas go down here. So what actually makes out of it is probably that it's going to be Stalker or something like that, going out kind of fast here. Has to see, NocteDeus is going the right way now. Now she knows where her opponent is, and he is starting out his first Marine. He will not be in time. Maybe NocteDeus can come in, poke in, and see something here with his with her scout. So that is actually going to be kind of good for her, because she has actually, but she sees it's nothing tricky going on here. So she knows. Still, this probe is probably going to go down, right? Yeah, it's surrounded by SCVs and it goes down. But it saw the gas, the early gas, and can probably make out what's coming her way. And I think it's going to be kind of bio-heavy here from Phloam. He played really bio-heavy before, so there we see a second barracks go down. We see a cybernetics core, nothing really crazy about that, and we see warp gate researching. So it's going to be kind of gateway units, I think, kind of gateway heavy here for at start for NocteDeus. So and the second gas goes down here, kind of taking a lot of gas. And here we see the SCVs poking in again, sees the cybernetics core, but now a stalker and the Zealot is out, hunting down this SCV, and he has to go back home. And we see NocteDeus stands. Yeah, she kind of just stopped there for a moment, maybe just so the SCV shouldn't see that she actually moving down to the base and going to do some aggression. And we see actually a second command center going down here for Phloam, who's taking a kind of greedy opening here, trying to get some economic advantage. The Stalker pushes in, but pushes back from the Marines, and the Stalker and the Zealot gets in there in the fight, and that's going to make his bio units falling back, because that is too much for them. Too much. Has to go back, and the SCV is going to go down too. One SCV kill, and the SCV is pulled from the mineral line and going to surround this Zealot. Yeah, Zealot goes down, and the same with the Stalker. It's surrounded, and Marines comes out, and yeah, that Stalker is history. So Phloam is securing his base, but actually NocteDeus did see something really cool here. She did see double engineering bay. She saw 2 barracks. She saw only 1 gas. She knows what's heading her way. Maybe she didn't see that command center. We have to see. Yeah, she did. She did see the command center, and that's making her take another nexus. And now she knows what's heading her way, and she knows he doesn't going to get any early aggression on her, because a command center costs a lot to build, so he's not going to build that many units, so he can push NocteDeus right now. Yeah, let's see. A third barracks goes down. Up at NocteDeus, it's a lot of gateway units going out here, because she got 3 gateways, cybernetics core, and maybe why she put these pylons back here. I actually would say it's kind of because I think she will get upgrades, because she saw the engineering base, double engineering base, and she knows she can't fall back in tech, so she going and putting those forges up and going to get really nice upgrades herself, because if you fall back in upgrades, it's kind of an uneven fight later on. And there the nexus goes up, and we see she saturates kind of fast, I think. No, not really, but she going okay, they're standing still or something. Okay, there she go. Yeah, but still, it's not really any early aggression here from anybody, not a tricky build. The second gas goes down, and I think we're going to see maybe a factory really soon here. Something we've seen on Phloam lately is he going kind of medivac heavy, and light drops play and stuff like that. And maybe we can see NocteDeus do something the same, maybe a war prison, making some drops. Let's see later on. And we see she got a lot of sentry and stuff. She got a kind of solid army out here, so it's not going to be easy for Phloam to do any early aggression here. When we see a hallucination on the way, we see double upgrades. We see a Twilight Council too. A Twilight Council going down. Yeah, Twilight Council going down here in the base, and maybe that is because she... Yeah, let's see her army. Yeah, I think it's going to be Zealot speed here, and that's going to make a kind of cool way against bio, and maybe we see something else going to research from this as well. But right now blink maybe, but she don't got that many stalkers. I don't think it's going to be blink right away, so we have to see if it's Zealot speed later on here. And we see a robotics facility go down. A robotics facility, maybe this is going to be something later on for Colossus or stuff like that, so because she knows it's bio. And there she goes out and take a third base. NocteDeus take a third base kind of early here. a lot earlier then, but we see he is actually breaking down those stones, and that's going to make him go out and take the third base really soon, I think. Maybe right now, because he's moving out with an SCV. The SCV is on the way. No, it stands, it stops right there. I don't know why. Maybe it's misclicked or something like that. And I think maybe it's going to go there right away. Okay, I think he will go out and take the third base, no problem. So oh, look, Templar Archives. It's High Templar on the way. High Templar on the way. Storm play. Okay, it's not really strange that it's going to be Storm, because it's a lot of bio. And she knows it's a lot of bio. NocteDeus actually knows it's going to be bio units here. She's going to face a lot of bio, and why not have Storm when you're facing bio? So, because they kind of High Templar eat bio, so that's going to be kind of good for her. So, and we see that Zealot speed is soon done. So that's going to make a lot of difference, I think. Bisonic Storm, it's going to be researched now, and it's going to be High Templars for sure then. It's going to be that for sure, and it's going to be a kind of we see him pushing up here. Phloam is pushing up, but didn't really actually do anything to go in or something like that. I think he scanned that area and knows that no way, I'm not going in there right now. And we're going up. It's a lot of bunkers going up here. Those bunkers is going to be for defensive. If she tries to do anything right now, it's going to have bunkers defending that area. And we see the commands that are soon done here. And we see that medivacs are on the way. Medivacs are on the way, and we got two more on the way. So it's going to have a lot of medivacs, and we see gateways are on the way up here as well. I think gateways here, yeah, for the wall off. She's trying to wall off to her third, so nothing can really move up the ramp here and go in this area. He has to go around and maybe do a drop or anything like that if he's going to do any damage there. So she likes to have it in this big ramp here. She likes to have the fight here. So she actually telling him what way to go for the fight. So okay, we see a Marine pushing up and seeing the Zealot speed is researched. He sees charge and he knows it's charge. He's moving in and with the units, and he's stimming up, and okay, he has to move back now. This is costing a lot because the storm's going down. It's a lot of storms, and yeah, he moves back and he's going to heal up, I think. I think that cost most for Phloam right there with the storms, and Immortal on the way out, and more High Templars moving out here. And actually same for Phloam, is doing a lot of pushing out with Marauder, Marines, and healing up his units right now. We see more medivacs heading that way, so we have to see what's on the way now. War Prison on the way out. War Prison, it's going to be something, maybe just following, and Blink on the way as well. And external terminal lands, okay, we have to soon it's Colossus on the way. Really soon we'll see a Colossus. But there we got a fight again, and storm's going down, and okay, now he's actually getting a lot of High Templars there. Good win for Phloam there. He's pushing back this army. NocteDeus has to move back. She has to move back, and he's still stimming and it's still running after those stalkers. Stalkers going in, but warping, big warping with stalkers, big warping with stalkers, and he has to move back. Phloam has to move back. That is too many stalkers for him right now. Okay, still he moving back. He is really okay. We got a loading medevac here. I think it will be something of a drop. Phloam is really doing a lot of drops when he plays this game, and we have to see where he's going to drop those units. He moving up with that medevac. Will a drop be maybe in the natural, but that is a lot of units there, so I don't think that is actually going to work. Still, we have to see where. Okay, there we got a Colossus, there we got a Warp Prison out, a Warp in with Zealot, and she loading up those Zealots, and we will actually see drop play here. A drop play from both players, and we got a drop here in the third base, but I think she got the units there. She will actually defend. It's kind of easy defended, and we got a second drop going into the main, and she will have to move back with units and try to take out that as well. The same time we got a drop here as well. Okay, it's a lot of drops here, a lot of good play. But actually what's happened there is she didn't lose that much, but a force is going down. There's what's researching, and that is kind of huge. Okay, then we got a drop in here, and the Zealots, it's actually moving into Phloam space as well. Okay, so she's going into the mineral line, and there's a lot more Zealots coming that way. It's going to take out this SCVs. Oh god. You guys don't make it really easy to comment, right? It's a lot of play here. It's a lot of drops at the same time, and still the Warp Prison is here, and now it's going to get down. It's going to fall down because it's Marines steaming up, and yeah, no more warp in there. So no more drops. I think the drops are done. Okay, kind of cool, both players. Really good play there. Really nice to see that you actually drop like all over the place, and I have to have an observer with me or something to actually catch up with you guys. Okay, we see here it's NocteDeus moving out with a Colossus, and yeah, well, it's going to be a big fight, a really big fight down here, and we have to see. Yeah, Phloam moving back, his Zealot charge is there, is charging in, and storms going down, massive storms going down, a lot of storms, and Phloam is having to move back. He has to move back. Okay, and we got a Archon going in. Archon, more units for really taking down that bio. And well, Phloam don't have much here. I don't think he actually can do anything about this. Okay, that High Templar is probably misclicked. It's going to follow that observer. Oh, follow you into the base, and well, not good, but still, she got this match, I think, right now, because it's going to warp in more units. More units are on the way down. It's a lot of High Templars, and we got a lot of Zealots, we got a lot of Stalkers, and maybe we we got a more Colossus on the way out. It's a lot of units moving out right now, so I think this is going to be kind of one-sided fight when it's actually going to be here. He has to build a lot of units right now, Phloam, and I don't think he got enough, because he only has a bio. He don't have like tanks or anything to defend with. He don't got Vikings out, because he need Vikings if the Colossus comes here. Yeah, well, here we go. She don't waiting for Colossus. She's moving in right now, and that's storms going down all over the place. And yeah, that's GG from Phloam. The first match goes to NocteDeus, and really nice play of both players. A lot of nice drops and stuff like that. Really cool game. Okay, guys, actually that was kind of cool. I didn't miss a lot when I did the Swedish version, I could say, because it's really hard to observe. You need an observer with you, for sure, because that was massive drop play. Really cool to see. Both players, thanks a lot. It was a really great game. With those double drops from Phloam, and still the Warp Prison warping in units in the naturals at the same time. It was really cool. Nice defended also of both players. Really cool game, really nice matchup, really even, was really nice to see. And I hope you guys stay for the next match. We'll go up maybe in a day or something like that. The next match, when these two players play the second game in this round. So we have to see. NocteDeus is one match up right now, and is going to move, maybe being the queen of the hill, because she is a girl, so we have to name it the queen of the hill then. She's changing everything in this program right now. No problem. But I see you guys in the next match, and take care. Siffer out.